What's up, YouTube fam? I'm Brunelle, and today I'm teaching you guys how to do slappy grinds. So, what is a slappy grind? A slappy grind, or a slappy, is a grind without ollie. Slappy's can be done to almost any grind or slide, as well as going in any direction. Switch, regular, fakey, goofy, like it doesn't matter. You can do slappy's on almost any sort of object as well. So once you take it from curbs, you can take it to spots, you can take it down hubbas, you can take it to all sorts of obstacles, and it really is gonna help your skateboarding in the long run. Today we'll just be covering the basic front side and back side slappy 50-50 grinds. Before we start doing this trick, the first thing you're going to want to do is find a curb. So I'm on my lunch break right now at work. I got an hour, but there's a parking lot right nearby. Parking lots are usually a great spot to find curbs. This curb right here has red painted curbs. I've learned that the red painted curbs versus other color painted curbs will grind better. I don't know what it is. So if you have red curbs, or if you can find red curbs by you, I'd recommend, finding a red curb. Or if you don't have a red curb and you just have a regular curb, get some wax, get some lacquer, get some love on that curb, because when it's just dry concrete, it's not gonna grind. Unless it's, red painted concrete like the red curbs, then you don't need the wax and you can go faster, and the noise even sounds better because you're using less wax. So just something to think of. Once you guys find a curb spot that you want to start doing slappy grinds on, hopefully it's red. Hopefully it's slightly banked. A lot of curbs you'll find, they're like at a slight angle, and that makes it easier for a slappy. When it's more straight up and down, it's more of a wally, it's a little bit harder. So if you can find a curb that's a little bit set back, it'll make learning slappies even that much easier. Once you have your curb spot, the next thing I guess we'll get into is slappy grinds themselves. When you're doing a slappy, it's all about the angle, I think, at which you go at it. So what I like to do is I like to go at a 45-degree angle and try hitting it kind of like I'm hitting a quarter pipe, or like I'm hitting a wall ride. It almost seems like the more perpendicular you go at it, not parallel, perpendicular, it's easier to get on top of the ledge and slap your trucks on top to do the 50-50 grind, or the slappy 50-50. So one rule of thumb for me is the straighter that I go at the curb, not parallel with it, but the straighter that I head directly at it going into the slappy, the easier that the slappy and the grind is going to be. All right, so what's actually happening when you're doing the slappy grind on the curb is the first thing that happens is you're going at a perpendicular angle, you're going at a 45, 90-degree angle up to the curb. Your front truck is gonna connect first, and then from there, your back truck follows because you have that full speed going into it, and you get on top of the curb and you just take it for a grind, it's grinding. You sit on it until you're ready to pop off. I know it sounds easy enough, but you gotta just try different angles. At first, it's hard. It's awkward to run straight into a ledge. But I'm telling you, if you follow through, really put your shoulders and your feet and your hip, your whole body into that slappy, you will get on top of that curb. It's trial and error at first, but I learned that the steeper I went in my angle going up to it, the easier it was. So the next thing with slappy grinds is your foot placement. With your foot placement, I like the front foot to be right over my front bolts, maybe at a slight angle, just slightly tilted, not very much. I like my back foot to be in the pocket of the tail, but I don't like it to be on the very edge of the tail because we're not doing an ollie. We're not going up to a ledge. We want our feet to be firm on the board so we can get one truck up, next truck up, and take that slappy for a grind. The foot placement I just mentioned for slappy grinds applies to both front side and backside slappy grinds. So another thing when doing slappies is, what do you do with your upper body? Your upper body, you want to kind of keep parallel with, you know, your lower half, with your hips, with your feet. Since we're going up to it and we're going to be, say we're going backside, you want to keep, you know, your shoulders straight with your legs, and you kind of want to throw your body into it. By throwing your body into it, it's going to give it that torque so you can kind of get up onto the curb. When I was learning slappies, I was having trouble like committing, and by committing, I mean by running straight into the ledge. You just have to figure out different angles and what's gonna work for you. When I started doing it, I was going up to it parallel, kind of like a ledge, and trying to do kind of like a S-turn really quick into it. And that doesn't work. Like, it does in time once you really understand slappies, but when you're starting to learn it, as I said before, just kind of treat it like a quarter pipe as you're doing like a backside 50-50 grind or a frontside 50-50 grind, or treat it like a wall ride, more of a like a straight up and down thing. So kind of go, you know, at a steep angle into it, go fast, let one truck get on first, let the back truck follow, and follow that grind through. You know, the more on top you get and the more speed you have, the farther you're gonna go. Good example of, you know, not bashing into the curb hard enough to get on top. Back truck hung off the side. That's gonna happen to you guys a lot when you're learning it. Don't get frustrated. Just try to, you know, mess with your angle, mess with your speed. And, you know, before you know it, one of them's gonna work out, and then boom, you got it. Slappy front 50, body varial, switch back 50. That was a new one. Never done that before. That was a lot of fun. I was hyped. Glad you guys got to witness that. So those are slappy grinds, guys. Once you learn the basic one, you can start, you know, having fun, trying different things, creating your own, and they're so addicting, so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this one is a little bit different for me, but I want to do more slappy grind videos. I like slappies, they're fun. And you can really do them anywhere. I mean, there's parking lots all over America, I'm sure all over the world. There's curbs everywhere. And it's not high impact skating, so you can get a bunch of friends together, you can get some music, whatever, get some drinks, and everyone can just have a great time hitting slappies, you know? So I think that, you know, I think it's a great part of skating. That's me personally. But as always, guys, thanks for watching the video. If you really liked it, if you were able to learn slappies from the video, you know, go leave a thumbs up, go leave a comment. But I'll be having more how-to skateboarding videos coming soon. As always, thanks for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.